there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage, the show where we sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up classy or if they're trash, man. No two ways about it. I'm your host, Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day here in my mom's basement, riding out the pandemic, moved to higher ground, feeling good, outside, sunshine, playing with the dog. Fantastic. My co-host is coming at you from an undisclosed location somewhere in southern New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, gang. Happy to be here down here in Casablanca Studios yet again. Held up. Dude, I'm the king of the boardwalk down here, baby, and I'm loving every fucking minute of it. I got a residency on the Gravitron, dude. I'm just fucking looping down here, dude. Guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, and also full videos available on YouTube. Please subscribe there. And shout out to everybody who already has subscribed and commenting their own questions and stuff. And also, you can submit your own questions via email to rugarbage@gmail.com. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Very nice. Thank you, Kippy. Very special guest on the podcast today. So excited to sit down and talk to her. You've seen her on HBO. She's been a writer for the hit show Teffy and the Juggernaut in Practical Jokers. She's a stand-up comedian who moves all over the country. One of my absolute favorites. But the question on everybody's mind here today, is she garbage? Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Cogden, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, everyone. Wow.
You have like a good camera and a setup.
Yeah.
Really?
What kind of MacBook are you working off of?
Well, this is going to be the first answer to whether I'm garbage. I have a MacBook that I stole.
Ooh, that's it. Pull the plug. That's it. That's a wrap on this one.
Yikes. Who'd you steal it from?
I mean, I don't know if I technically stole it, but the company I work for isn't a company anymore, so I took the loaner.
That's fair game.
That's a garbage but classy move. I love that.
What can I say? They fucked me. I fucked them.
When the feds are rolling in, you grab everything you can. You start stealing staplers and monitors and run out the back.
I took fucking dehydrated fruit. It was pathetic.
Oh yeah, we all saw Boiler Room. You fucking keep it moving.
Dude, if you're not leaving without a full trunk, you're fucking up.
You got to steal from work. Everybody steals from work.
Yeah, so I have that. And I got one of those little ring lights because I'm on TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
Doing dances in my room. My parents really want me to have a child or be married, but I'm here and doing TikTok, learning the savage.
Very nice. I love it, man. We're so happy to have you on the show. Happy to talk with you.
Thank you.
I know a little bit about. I know you're from Florida, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Just tell me about your childhood. How you grew up. Where you grew up.
Sure, yeah. I grew up in Melbourne, Florida, Palm Bay, Florida. It's a little bit south of Orlando.
Okay.
I live with my mom and my stepdad, and my birth father is he lives like 30 minutes away from us in Sebastian.
Ooh,
and
trashy. I love it. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna say your birth dad also lives with you. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's happened before too. I don't think you guys understand. Like this, I couldn't be more perfect for this podcast. My entire life I have nothing else but being trashy.
Well, Kippy's parents are divorced too, and didn't your old man live like down the street from you for a little while?
For a while, I mean, he's within a couple of minutes, like for sure. And
that's fucking garbage. You're carrying Christmas presents from his house to your room.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he did it out of spite for the longest time, for sure. Just to be like, we couldn't get out of town without, and he would just hang out front the whole time, just to make sure he would see my mom. Drive
by smoking real slow. Now, Kim, settle this for me. I have this big thing. It could just be the fact that I'm garbage from Pennsylvania. Okay. But the way I understand it, now your town in Florida is by the coast, right? It's near the water.
It is. Yeah, about 20 minutes away.
Aren't the people who lived in landlocked towns and cities in Florida more trashy and more garbage than people on the coast?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not on the coast. I mean, we're a 20-minute drive from the coast. We're deep enough. We're on the edge of trashiness.
That's fair enough. 20 minutes is fine. But and the reason it comes up, because when I was a kid, I used to hear about people going on vacation to a place called Kissimmee St. Cloud.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know where that is?
Yes, I know Kissimmee.
Isn't that landlocked or is that on the coast?
That's like Orlando. You're going to Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Because I always thought that is like, if you go to Florida on vacation and it's not near the water, if you just go to Florida, you're fucking garbage.
It's horrible. Who would ever do that?
That's like going to New York and going to fucking Albany. Like, who would ever fucking do that?
Right.
Staying in Queens.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm doing a podcast. If you remember earlier when I was like, I'm going to do a podcast, so nobody come in the room or sit on right next to me on my bed and peek over.
Who is it?
It's my mom.
Oh,
Hi, Mom. I guess you have.
Hi.
Oh God.
I've had to. Hey, there she is. All right, ladies, what's going on here? I like it.
You
Oh
see the
my
dead
God.
stare in my eyes? Oh, there's my sister.
We got this show wrapped up.
I
Yeah.
can't work. I
Bye,
don't know
Gio.
what to tell you. I can't work here anymore. I have no career. I can't even pretend that something's happening.
It's
still.
so funny the way your mom just slowly came into frame. Like,
But she will
I thought
do
she
for
was gonna start
attention.
plugging something. Come down to Rita's nails or so. You know what I mean?
Hey, check out Sherry's Berries, everybody.
Oh, the worst thing I ever did during this quarantine is show my mom chat roulette.
What?
What?
Wait, that's still up?
Dude, now I walk into her room and she's like this. Look, she's like this. Hey,
What? I thought it was all peepees on there.
what's your name? Oh.
Oh my God, that's so
Or
funny.
she'll come in my room with a stranger on the phone. She'll go, "This is my daughter. She was on Comedy Central," and she'll put me on the phone with a stranger who knows like my work, who's watching me in my childhood bedroom with like the blinds like unmatching, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to someone who knows me through comedy right now in this state. I don't want you to FaceTime me
That's
with people who know my comedy.
fucking great.
Dude, your mom's trying to traffic you or something
I know,
like that.
there's
This is
something-
like a reverse taken. She's
Your dick is so small, so you might as well cut it off just like Bobby.
she say?
She's bombing on Zoom. She's trying to be funny.
Yeah, no,
She does this every time.
No, really.
I'm gonna tell them the Rogan story if you don't get
No,
out.
don't
Then get
do it.
out.
Okay, and get out.
Get out.
Had to
I like
make
how
some-
you just pulled the fucking A-bomb on your mom.
Get
Like, I'll tell the
out.
Rogan story. She
Get out.
immediately
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Nice to
One
meet
time.
you.
Rogan, right?
The mom drop in on Are You Garbage, a first.
my mind is blown right now. This is fucking awesome.
I came down, me and my girl we wrote it out in Astoria for like, the first 2 months. But then after that, we were like, we got to get the fuck out of here. So we came
Right.
down here Sunday. There is some adjustment when,
Oh
when,
my
when
God.
you're back in here and doing stuff because they don't understand what we're doing. They don't think any of this is work. They're
Yeah,
like,
this is gonna be just as equally trashy, but I don't know what time is anymore, but I know that I've been in Florida for 2 menstrual periods. And that is just
Taking a-
entirely
yeah.
too many.
Taking it back before there was calendar. You're like, 6 periods. I arrived 6 periods ago.
How long were you gone? 2 boxes of tampons. Okay, fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I'm leaving my pussy out in the sun, seeing which direction it goes and shit.
We're gonna leave here at high noon. Let me just get my pants back on and we'll be on our way.
Is that the house that you were raised in, the one you're in now?
No. Oh, can you hear them fighting?
So what was the story you were gonna tell? I'm sorry, you were ready to tell something.
What?
Oh,
Was
your
it the
mom on
Rogan story?
Oh, my mom came to a show when I was opening for Rogan in Orlando. She would hate that I'm even telling you this anyways, but she came to a show and afterwards we were all like hanging out and she asked Rogan if she could tell him a joke.
Oh, dude, I would have quit. I would have fucking got in my car.
Oh
and
no,
just
I was
left.
like this next to her. I was like watching. I was like, "What are you gonna say?" Because he knows,
Sure.
And he went, "No, I'm good."
Oh,
I
nice.
would have freaked
And
the fuck out.
my
on
mom's
mom.
my mom's face. I was like, I literally looked at her and I was like, "How'd that feel?" I was like, "I told you not to do something stupid," and she hates that story. I don't even think she can like listen or look at Rogan anymore.
That's
since
too
then.
fucking funny.
But we all have to learn that lesson, and that was hers.
Where's your mom from?
My mom is Puerto Rican, but she's been living in Florida since I was born.
Okay.
So for
There you go.
about 17 and a half years.
And did you go to school down there?
Did I go to school in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school. I went to the University of Florida for 3.5 years. I dropped out my last semester after I went up at the Comedy Store one summer during an internship.
Fucking jackpot. That's what I
Yeah.
was looking for. My top 3 answers are either Florida, Miami, or Florida State. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm a University of Florida dropout.
Ooh, Miami is the most trashy. Now that's trashy to me because again, I'm older from Pennsylvania. When I think of like trashy football, I think the Miami Hurricanes in the 90s.
The town I'm from is so trashy that Miami is classy.
Jeez.
Like
That's
these
fucking
rich guys
wild.
over in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I love
remember
it.
one time, like the news said this thing, and that they were like looking up the top U.S. cities that drink the most alcohol, and ours was like third.
Oh, that's garbage.
Dude, there's from doing the road so much, there's so many. Every time you go to like some shitty town, they always have like their claim to fame that's always embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, we got more fucking whores per square mile for whatever. You're like, what?
Kim's is alcoholism.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into some questions here. We're going to ask you a series of questions to determine whether you're garbage or not. Got to be honest, as your representative, doesn't look good.
As your
I
legal
would
counsel.
say take a plea deal right now and get this over with.
I can't even believe I can afford a representative.
Well, the state appointed one to you.
All right. Kip, you want to start it off? Or you want me to start it off?
We can start off. Let's start off with some of the basics that we kind of normally hit.
I'd be interested.
Yeah, did you grow up? Was it like a single family home or an apartment? What was it as in childhood?
Which house?
Either one.
Next question.
Oh, either
Your
one.
Honor.
I mean, out of the 14.
How many times did you move?
A lot. I don't even remember all our houses. I mean, even from that time I was in high school, we had at least 6 or 7.
What?
Holy shit. Who were you running from?
Yeah, that's.
I move a lot. My parents, I've been gone in New York, and this is the 3rd house I've visited them in.
Wow. Holy
My mom and my
shit.
stepdad like to break up a lot and then buy individual houses and then get back together and then move into one of them.
We got
to have them two on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that.
Is your stepdad Puerto Rican or Cuban?
My stepdad's white.
Is white guy. Wow.
My dad is white too. They're both white.
Wow.
They're both surfers. And
Both surfers.
Yeah, and they're really good friends, and they both don't like my mom.
Internet, the plot thickens. This is like
this
a fucking daytime soap opera.
I
like
know.
this.
This is great. This is like a telenovela. I love it.
If you don't think I have this whole thing already in a pitch packet, you're insane.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you left-handed?
I am.
Ooh, garbaggio.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a garbage person thing?
Left-handed? Oh, get out of here, man.
It's not good.
Kippy, you're not left-handed, are you?
No, I'm a
You
man.
look like a
I'm a man of
left-handed
honor, and I come from a good family. But I was just talking to my mom. My mom's left-handed, but she said she grew up in like the 50s in Philly in the Catholic school, and the nuns would beat it out of you and just make you write with your right hand.
Jesus Christ.
Like God intended.
Just like God intended, yeah. Just fucking hit you with a ruler until you.
The one thing God really cares about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the worst thing going on in that church was my mom writing left-handed, apparently.
Yeah, medieval times. You're left-handed. You're getting burned at the stake in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You can fuck a kid, but you can't smudge your L's.
Trying to run a respectable business here.
Okay, all right. I got one for you. Growing up, if you guys use like disposable plates, were they paper or styrofoam?
I could literally go grab all the styrofoam cups and plates in my kitchen right now. Right now.
Styrofoam is fucking trash.
When I tell you the look on my family's face when I tried to describe to them that they should stop buying styrofoam, and they were like, all right, well, who's going to pay $3 more for paper plates every time?
Oh my God. Dude, you know how many mornings we're ruined going over like an aunt's house and she'd give you a styrofoam plate? I tried to cut it and like syrup would be leaking onto the table. Trying to have my fucking waffles. Yeah.
That always happened to me with the big breakfast at McDonald's. I always ripped right through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
A real garbage move is when you put the 2 plates, like you make a sandwich out of them to keep it like covered.
Mm-hmm.
When you have 2, that's real garbage.
Yeah.
All right. I got a follow up to that as well. At any point, this was rich kid shit, I feel. Did you ever have like the little disposable cups in the bathroom so you could like rinse your mouth out and then throw the cup out?
Get the look on her face.
No.
No, yeah.
No, we have well water today.
What do you think? It's a dentist's office, buddy?
Every time I shower, it smells like I showered in egg yolk. I come out and I smell like eggs. I don't know what to tell you. It's my new scent now. It's in my skin.
Holy shit!
God.
I was
right
not
now we have well
prepared.
water, and the water is only coming out of half of the shower head because it's so rusted.
Jesus Christ, this is crazy, dude. I remember I've gone to my first time I slept over my buddy Matt's house. He had those little cups in the morning. I thought I was at the fucking Taj Mahal. It was fucking clean living.
Have you guys? Go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
Let me give you a little peek of this curtain behind me.
If it's a bed sheet.
No. but it is like you'll understand.
Oh man.
We'll see the chair.
Oh, that's an outdoor chair inside.
Oh,
That is an
my
outdoor
God.
patio
Wait.
chair inside.
Oh, look at the rip in the blind. That's where you peek out for the cops.
The broken blinds. That's the lookout right there.
And you see that there are no lights because we got the hurricane shutters up all year round. Like, you know how people do that with Christmas lights? They just leave.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Because now my
Keeping
mom
up
thinks
the
it's a secret that
hurricane.
someone wants to rob this house.
That's fucking great.
All right. Now that doesn't matter. I'm not gonna count that as garbage. But let me
I
ask,
like your blinds behind you. Yours look nice, dude.
But my parents dropped the drop ceiling and the
Foley's currently underground, by the way.
yeah,
That windowsill starts at 5 feet high right now.
yeah, that's garbage.
Foley's living like a king over there.
He's in his mom's man cave. I don't know
Yeah.
what's that's the most embarrassing thing about it.
She got a pool table down here.
Yeah, she's right next to him smoking Marlboro 100s.
Growing up, would you keep syrup in the refrigerator? You keep it in the cabinet. What about ketchup? Would you keep ketchup in the cabinet or keep it in the refrigerator?
Ketchup in the fridge, syrup in the cabinet.
Yeah.
All right, classy.
sure.
I like it.
What
There
are
are
we,
some
fucking
families,
animals?
dude.
There's some
people,
families that have it twisted.
yeah, they keep ketchup in the cabinet. Like, what the fuck?
You're sick as fuck. If you keep warm ketchup and cold, who wants nice warm pancakes with melted butter and then put cold syrup on top of them?
Garbage. That's who wants it. Absolute garbage.
I'm actually shocked we don't do that.
Dude,
you
growing
ever
up, I
Okay.
had a friend who kept his butter in the cupboard so they could spread it on toast easily, dude. I was like, fuck that. I'm leaving.
Hold on.
I'm getting my shit and fucking leaving, dude.
No. You can keep butter out in a container on the counter.
You can.
No,
We don't, but you can. Yeah.
no,
I'd
that's
actually
garbage.
That's not garbage. The container's covered. It looks nice, and it is easy to put on toast. You don't have to fucking fight the butter every time you want.
Yeah.
No.
I loved. I always
It's
used
dairy,
too much.
dude. Dairy's got to be kept cold. That's get out of here.
I don't count butter as dairy. It don't look like milk.
Well, cheese doesn't look like milk either, but that's dairy.
Speaking of milk,
Not in this house.
Not in this house.
speaking of milk, this is an appropriate question. 2-part question. 1, growing up, did you have milk with dinner?
Yes.
Of course.
Garbage. And my second question
They
is:
probably had it on New Year's Eve.
Have you,
Cheers
as an adult, ever bought less than a half a gallon of milk? You ever buy a quart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's trashy, man. Buying those little quarts is fucking
No.
Ask me what I had for breakfast every day during high school.
corn pops. That was my. I want to know what your favorite cereal is.
Close. Well, my favorite cereal. Oh man, that's hard. I like a Lucky Charms. Right now I'm a Kellogg's bitch, but that's because I'm getting old.
Kellogg's what?
I like a Kellogg's, those like the ones with the dried strawberries in them.
Special K.
Special
yeah.
K.
Special K.
Not too
Ooh.
shabby.
That's the breakfast
I
of
like
kings
that
right there.
because, I don't know, like I've grown up a little.
It's mature. It's
They've
mature.
sweetened those Special Ks up a lot over the years. When I was a kid, they were terrible. Now they're awesome.
The fact that my family thinks they're diet foods just says enough.
For sure.
My
That
mom
was a
was like, "You
diet
could do it."
cereal.
My mom was like, you could do a whole thing where you just eat this cereal and lose weight. And I was like, no, you can't.
Dude.
She's like, she's like, it says it on the box. I'm like, it's their box. They want
I
you to
know.
buy it.
It's the Special K challenge.
It's the Special K diet. Dude, I was on that for most of high school. And my mom's like, it'll work. I was like fucking 325 pounds. I'm like, it ain't working, Toots.
Yo, that's up there. Did your parents ever do Slim Fast? My mom did. Oh my god.
Dude, to show you how trashy and fat kid I was, I would get home from school. Nobody would be home. I would drink Slim Fast and eat fucking Snyder's pretzels as a snack. I thought it was like a milkshake, dude. I didn't realize it was a meal in a can.
Well, yeah, we did Weight Watchers over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That's still pretty big, though. Weight Watchers is huge.
Yeah, Oprah does it.
Oprah, yeah. Did you ever do like one of those like Nutrisystems where they send you the food to your front door?
No.
I
You
never
get the
understood.
cards. We had the
Delivery
cards.
service.
I never understood that.
You'd have to go to like fucking Walmart and go in the frozen food section with this little pamphlet that told you all the points everything had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Kippy.
Well, I guess while we're on food, I got a couple more.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you what I ate every morning.
Oh yeah.
Every day before school. This is freshman year to senior year. Every day I would stop. No, probably started sophomore year. I would stop at 7-Eleven in the morning. I would get 2 chicken and Monterey Jack cheese taquitos off the rolly thing. A bag of the Ruffles. The fuck, I forget which Ruffles they were. The sour
cream and cheddar.
Yes, those Ruffles and a Coke Slurpee. And that was my breakfast going to school every day.
That
and some
awesome.
scratch offs.
Holy shit!
You should be the governor of Florida. That's fucking insane.
I know. This is my state.
Oh my God. First of all, I loved every single one of those items you named for breakfast. I would go, if I could get my hands on them this minute, I would do it. But holy shit, that's insane.
Because it's breakfast, it's garbage. Let me tell you something, both of you something, and anybody listening to this. The gentleman's move, the classy move, is always the Coca-Cola Slurpee.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking gentleman's move.
Well,
you mix in flavors and shit like an asshole. You get fucking Coke or cherry, and you keep it fucking moving.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to everyone with headphones. Yeah, that is incredible. I actually, because I had a Coke Slurpee every day in school and I was in TV production, so we would do the thing in the morning where you watch the students on TV be like anchors and like talk about what's going on in the school.
Yeah.
Our teacher for the end of the year, she did like a surprise thing where she did bloopers for everyone of like the whole year, and it played for the whole school. And at the end of everyone's individual bloopers, it was like their name and then the nickname she gave them. She like surprised us with nicknames, and she made mine that came up on a screen for the whole school, Miss Slurpee.
Oh my God.
This is garbage. Fucking.
So then everybody was like, so what's Miss Slurpee?
Miss Slurpee's, yeah. What's Miss Slurpee's deal?
Yeah.
Dude,
holy
what the
shit.
fuck?
Anyways, yeah. I probably
and also the taquito gets a lot of shit. I don't know why. It's fucking dude. Maybe it's the name or the fact that it's just like rolling next to the cash register. I don't know what it is, but dude, they're fucking good.
They're so good. If you're listening to this right now, don't shut it off. Listen to the rest of the podcast, but then go to your nearest 7-Eleven and get the Monterey chicken and cheese taquito. Get a little side packet of ranch. Baby boys.
I was a buffalo chicken guy. I would just because I'd go 2 of the buffalo chicken joints. I didn't even when they first came out, I couldn't remember the name taquito. And in Philly, everything's a John, so I would just go, yo, let me get 2 of them buffalo chicken joints. They throw them in that little sleeve, dude.
You get 2 for $1.29. I know.
Their pizza's not too bad either. Catches a pan. While we're on the fucking subject, their pizza dollar slice ain't too shabby.
Their wings aren't bad. Their chicken nuggets aren't bad. 7-Eleven, I don't know, dude.
The wings are good. The wings are all right. And this might solidify me as trash. Hey, I'm waving my flag, my 7-Eleven flag.
Dude, the way you said that, while we're on the subject, the pizza is not bad. Fucking trash, man.
It's whatever, man.
Dude, I love it. So you did film and TV in high school. Did you ever work for a local production company?
Not a local production company. That's what I did when I went to LA for the summer.
That's respectable, yeah.
You weren't like doing weddings or anything like that.
No.
Some videographer standing behind some fucking doofus with a camcorder.
No, I'd go like to football games for the high school and film those and do like local news for the football games and stuff like that.
That's pretty garbage. I don't know.
That's pretty garbage. It is.
Why did I get embarrassed just now?
I know that's of all the shit that you've said, that was the thing you've like cringed at.
This will make you feel better. We had Joe List on. And Joe List, after he graduated high school, would go to his high school football games
and try to charge the field after victories.
No.
Yeah, that's insane.
After he graduated high school?
Yeah. Once you're done high school, you got to go.
That's what we said. I'm like, dude, you're 32 to yelling at teenagers. He's like, you got to take the field. You got to take the field. They were like, what, dude? All right, I got one while we're still on food. Have you ever microwaved bacon?
I have, but it's not our thing.
Okay, it's fair enough. Everybody's been in a pinch. I get it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry to interrupt. It's my thing.
Oh, no, dude.
I had microwave bacon this morning.
Oh,
Came
my
out
God.
perfect. What are you
know what?
talking about?
No.
To be honest, someone told me about it recently, and I tried it, and it did come out really good.
No, man.
It
No.
does. It comes out
no.
really crispy. It comes
Okay,
out
but-
really crispy.
What do you do it on the grill, wise ass? What are you
But that's
doing?
not why. See, this is my problem with Foley. Foley's not doing it because he thinks it tastes better. Foley's doing it so he can eat it faster. It's a time thing with Foley. Bacon on the pan, you get like 3 slices and it takes 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, what was this, an assembly line?
I know, it takes too
Trying to
long.
have breakfast here. I hate that shit. There's
Yeah.
always a couple left over.
But the best part about putting it on the pan is then you have the leftover gravy and
Mhm,
things
the
you can do
grease
with
you get
gravy.
going, yeah.
I mean, the grease, yeah, you can make gravy and the possibilities are endless once you have bacon grease.
Yeah.
You can
Like
cook
it's-
your eggs in the grease, and now you have eggs that taste slightly like bacon.
For
And
sure,
hearty.
for sure.
I would just like to note that at 2:27 p.m., Kim referred to grease as gravy. I would like that stricken from the record.
Yeah, let the
please.
record show. Oh.
Which makes me think that you're drizzling the gravy on other things when it's done. Uh-oh. Oh,
Puts a
my
little in
God.
her hair after a long day. All right.
Kim, have you or any member of your family ever been involved in or have seen a monster truck show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're fun.
We would go We
Yeah.
would go to those as kids.
Yeah, we went one day in college because it was like Sunday on TV, and we were like, yo, it's fucking Sunday. Like, let's fucking go. Dude, it was filled with hot chicks, which blew our minds. And it was so much fun.
It's
was
really
like-
fun.
Dude, they know how to work a crowd. Like, people, they get out of their cars, they scream. It's a whole thing.
It's a good
Wanna
time.
go so
Highly
bad.
recommended.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Have
my
you ever eaten at a Long John Silver's?
Yes, but again, not our thing.
Okay. All right. All right.
Once
enough.
again,
You're getting more like we're like woods trash. You're getting more hood trash.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to
I would-
figure out the line here.
I would like to apologize again. That is unfortunately a Foley thing as well. Long John Silver's. Since we were kids, it was the big thing. We would go. This is how garbage we are. We would go. My brother was obsessed with their hush puppies, but what we were both obsessed with is, you know, like when you fry fish or chicken in that beer batter, little pieces of batter will break off.
Mm-hmm.
So Long John Silver's, when all this stuff was in a tray,
You guys
there would
are out
be a
back
whole-
next to the grease trap, fucking waiting for it to come out.
no, there'd be a whole bunch of them mixed in, and we used to refer to them as crunchies. Can we get a bag of crunchies? And we'd get like a little French fry thing of just beer batter.
I wonder what happened. Yeah, and you wonder why your weight problem is where it is today. You're eating.
You made your own meal at Long John Silver.
You're ordering off menu at LJS, dude. What are you
had
doing?
a secret menu at Long John Silver's.
He's like, I know the manager. Is Tony back there? Tell Tony the fat kids are here and they're looking for their crumbles, okay? Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, we didn't fuck with Long John Silver's. We
I don't-
lived by the
yeah.
ocean. We caught our own fish. We
Yeah,
ate our
that's
own
true.
fish a lot.
It depends. That can either be like good, wholesome fun, or like if you're fishing because you need dinner, it can be a little different.
Right.
Well, let's do levels here. Now that you guys brought up Long John Silver's, I would like you, and there is a difference, okay? It gets okay to trashy. What is your number one fast food establishment?
Okay, so I have 2 number ones, and one's classy, one's trashy.
Okay, there is only really one acceptable answer, but go ahead.
Okay, fine. If there's one acceptable answer, I'm going Taco Bell.
Well, that's not
Okay.
the acceptable answer, I don't think.
I'll give you I forgot about the only correct answer is Wendy's. Everything else is
No.
trash.
No, Chick-fil-A's got them by a mile.
Number 2.
Chick-fil-A's got them by a mile,
Chick-fil-A.
dude. The service, the food, it's clean.
Yeah.
You don't feel like complete garbage when you're done.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is my number 2, but that only happened after I could pronounce hors d'oeuvres.
Oh God.
Oh, it's too.
Yeah.
What about like Sonic? That's what I was looking for. That's
Hell
real
no.
garbage.
That's a gimmick. I mean, that was a gimmick. Like they showed up and we went like once or twice and it's like not good and it's not worth it.
We would eat at Checkers a lot.
Ooh, Checkers is all right.
Checkers
Tell you
is
that.
okay. That's
The
fine.
fries, bro. What?
Mhm. You can't find a good one in New York, but you get down in the South a little bit, you drive by a Checkers, do yourself a favor, stop the family off there for a little picnic. Not
Yeah.
too bad.
Ignore the rats and hepatitis, but eat the fries.
Yeah. All right. I got another one. Actually, another food one. Growing up, if it was your birthday and you were having a party or whatever, would you have a cookie cake for your birthday?
Garbage.
I have had a cookie cake.
Ooh.
Not every time, but I have, yes.
That's
Talking
what
about
was
checking the boxes.
Yeah, you always got to get them at the mall or something. They were never in like a standalone building. You had to like go.
Right.
It was if you were going to the mall to buy your fucking cakes, you got something twisted.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's move on a little bit here. Do you currently own or in your house right now, does anybody have any fireworks right now in your house?
I'm sure in the garage, yes.
Okay, that brings me. Oh, sorry.
Please.
You said, do you have a second refrigerator in that garage?
Yes.
Nice. There you go.
She's
The
against the
garage
ropes,
fridge,
but
baby.
she ain't down yet. That's clean fucking living right there.
Kim, we ask everybody 2 questions. We ask them about the milk for dinner, and it's very big for Kevin and I. The garage fridge is huge. It's a big "Are you garbage" thing. You
It
got
is,
a
'cause
garage
that's where you
fridge.
keep the meat and the beer.
Yes, thank you. People
All right.
get it. Second, 2 fridge people just get it. You try to talk to people that didn't grow up with one, especially like if you grew up in an apartment, I get it, or a townhouse or so. But if you've had a garage and didn't have a refrigerator in there, their minds can't comprehend it. It's so weird.
Absolutely. It's necessary.
Yes.
Love it. She's crawling back, baby. I like it. She ain't down
And
yet.
People
All right.
always say
Go
it's
ahead, Kim.
trash shit. People always think it's like, oh, that's rich people shit. But it's like nobody ever buys 2 refrigerators. It's like given to
No,
you
you-
or you find it or something. It came
Right.
with
It
the
just
house.
comes with the house somehow. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Because one of the refrigerators wasn't working. So you're like, you know what? This will be for our vegetables. And then the one that's stronger is for the meat.
Yes, exactly. And it's like poor people can never bring themselves to throw something out as expensive or as big as a refrigerator. You know what I mean?
Never.
You're like,
Even if
"We
it's not
might need
working, they're
this."
like, it's a jacuzzi now.
of course. Of course. Yeah, okay.
It's always given to a brother-in-law or something like that.
I know.
And they come get it. That's when you know you're real trash, when somebody comes to get something.
Oh, yeah.
So-and-so's coming to take the washer. Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick up the couch. You're like, what? Yeah.
Have you ever rented? Have you ever sold jet skis?
Sold? No.
Have you ever ridden a jet ski?
Yes.
Fair. I'm going to give you a pass
That's
because it's
Florida.
Florida.
And jet skis, they're trashy. You know what I mean? They're the motorcycles of the water for sure. But,
You know,
they're not. I think you think if you've ever been on one, you're trashy,
Mhm.
which isn't the case.
We have a pontoon boat in the yard.
That's fucking trash. That's come up before. That's just for alcoholics that want to get off land. That's all.
Did you
that
say
is.
in the yard? Did I just hear you say it was
in the front yard right now. Yeah.
Ah.
It's right next to the bow and arrow archery board.
Oh my God.
And in front of the yard where there is a tiki bar and an above ground pool in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking
game,
about.
set, and match right there. Holy shit.
We have an above ground pool. Wait a minute. That my parents built a deck around.
Buddy,
Foley.
I got
Foley's-
one 100 feet away from me. The above ground, in ground. That's what that's called. We have a deck built around the
It's called
entire
fucking
thing.
trash is what
It's
it's called.
a loophole.
Yeah.
You're like,
well,
we're just like the rich. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Technically, you do jump into it. I'll give you that. You do jump down into the pool.
3 feet into it, and that's it. Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
that's too funny. Do you own a pocket knife?
Not anymore. I used to.
Fair enough. Have you ever bought a gun at Walmart?
No.
Were you guys a gun family growing up? Because
We have a
Florida
gun
can go.
here.
Yeah.
We have a shotgun.
That's admirable, I feel.
No, shotgun's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun's
Yeah.
legit.
That's that. Yeah. We're like, you know what? You can kill someone, but it's not insane.
It's not
Yeah.
sawed off, is it? Does the handle sawed off with like some
No.
kind of weird wrapping around it?
Is it a snub nose? You got a snub nose on it?
No.
All right.
How do you feel about coleslaw?
Love it.
Deviled eggs?
Love him.
Garbage. I love it. Look at Kevin's face.
I love deviled eggs.
Have you ever taken ketchup and mayonnaise and made
Yes.
Russian dressing?
Yes.
She didn't even finish that. Jesus Christ.
You put a little relish in it at Thousand Island, just so everybody knows.
A little more relish than you're 1,000 pounds. Have you ever owned or ordered a Snuggie?
Yes. I got one for Christmas from my mom one year.
Yeah, me too. I got an Eagles one, which is like the ultimate trash.
Growing up, what brand of bicycle did you ride? Do you remember the name brand of it?
No. We did a lot of beach bikes, and I had a scooter that was called the She Devil, a razor.
Okay. A razor scooter?
Was it name
Garbage.
brand razor? No, name brand razor's all right. Or was it
She
like
Devil is a name brand.
I don't know.
So it wasn't a razor scooter. It was a brand called
She Devil.
She Devil. That looked like a razor scooter is what you're trying to say.
North Korean razor scooter.
Yeah.
Ever worked with a local band?
My stepdad is in a local band.
What's he play? Oh my god.
He's the lead singer.
Does he
Name
have
of the
long
band?
hair?
What?
Does he have long hair? And also, what is the name of the band?
He has long hair, has highlights in it. And the name of the band, he might not play it anymore, but it was pretty recent, last few months. It was called Payback.
Fuck. Do they play covers or originals?
Covers.
Dude,
Garbage!
if Payback isn't a stepdad cover band, I don't know what the fuck is. That's great.
Oh, this is too funny. I love it. Have you ever gotten any henna art? Any henna tattoos?
Yep.
So did I. I got my initials on me, dude. That's all I ever
This is
wanted.
starting
Shut up. No, you didn't.
Starting to get offensive. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know I'd be this good at the game.
Yeah. Check your broken blinds. We're outside.
I love it.
Have you ever pawned anything?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
What was it and why? Well, obviously for money, but
For money, gold jewelry, laptop, skateboards, surfboard, wetsuits.
Pawned it in the way of you got it back, or pawned it as in you sold it? Because that's the
Sold
thing on Pawn Stars. They always say you want to pawn it or sell it. Nobody ever wants to pawn it. They
no,
sell it.
nobody's ever coming back to pick it up.
Yeah, it was gone.
I pawned the guitar in North Carolina one time.
Did you ever go back to get it? That's still sitting there waiting for you.
Still working off the payments. What do you mean?
Still got Cheeto dust on it.
How do you feel about peanut butter?
It's okay.
Chunky or smooth?
Either way.
Did you guys have Nutella growing up?
No.
Yeah, that was ritzy shit
That
right
was
there.
real. I didn't even know about it until like a year ago.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm the same.
Well, my mom used to just buy those Ferrero Rochers, and we used to dig the middles out of those. You know,
Those things are pretty
ones.
classy too.
Yeah,
That's a
they're
pretty
not
classy
bad.
candy.
But they're the trashiest of the classy. It's like if you want to feel classy and you have an extra $2. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's true. Yeah,
The
it's like
most
new money stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, the Rothschilds aren't buying those.
No.
The most trashy though is at the counter. I don't know if they have them in Florida, but we have these things up here. They're little cherries in chocolate. They're little chocolate covered
I
cherries.
know what those are.
Those things are garbage. My dad, every time he walks into a 7-Eleven, hey, let me get two of them real quick.
Yep, those are so good. They're in that liquid.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
Do you currently own, or does any member of your family currently own, a hard copy of the Kelly Blue Book?
Yes. My stepdad definitely owns a Kelly Blue Book. The amount of times I've heard him say those words makes
Yeah.
me sick.
Is there also any auto? Is
Just
there any?
Kelly Blue Book.
Is there any auto traders in your house right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
I would guess that if you offered $1 million to find one, I'd dig one up.
Yeah. And also, had you guys ever owned an RV or a camper of any kind?
we had a pop-up camper in the backyard.
Oh, the pop-up camper is the trashiest of all campers.
We had a pop-up camper in the backyard for about a year, and then my dad was sleeping in a tent, and in December it got cold because he didn't have a house, my birth father. And then my stepdad felt bad for him, so he gave him the pop-up camper, and then my dad destroyed it somehow.
Holy shit.
All sounds legit to me. Fair enough. Keep it moving.
Everything
Well, I think
checks
that's
out.
a yes.
Yeah. Oh,
There was one
man.
of those pop-up campers sitting at my cousin's house for like 2 years, and it was like half down and half open. It was like obviously busted. And my uncle, for some reason, thought that we were going to think it was the greatest thing ever. One day he went out there and cleaned it out and like raised it up. He's like, "You guys want to go inside?" There was a fucking hornet's nest in there that could have killed the entire neighborhood.
Did you
I'm
say
like,
hornets?
He made it rhyme with corn nuts.
Yeah. What? You're so fat. You know, even you think insects are food?
Wait, how do you
Horn nuts.
Horn nuts.
Hornet.
Hornets.
I thought it was horn nuts.
Horn nuts?
I
No
say
fucking-
hornets. Horn nuts.
I mean, when you know it's, I think, all right, this is the problem. You're saying it fast. It sounds like you're saying it correctly. But when you slow it down and put the pause in the middle, that's not even a thing. Horn nuts?
Yeah, this is like when I used to say old timers.
Oh, I do that sometimes too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
still
don't know, but
slips.
I want a bag of fucking ranch corn nuts now, I'll tell you that. There's a trip to 7-Eleven in my future.
Oh.
All right, just a few more questions here.
Of
Kippy,
course.
you got one?
Yeah, sorry, I got lost for a second. Have you ever jumped off a trampoline into a pool?
Yes.
Yeah. it's
That's
fucking
good, clean fun as a
classy.
teenager.
Yeah, I got hit for that.
There you go. Have you ever gone on vacation to a tropical island and came back with braided hair or cornrows
Yes.
in your hair?
Yep.
But I'll veto this. That's only trashy if white girls do it. She's technically, she technically has island blood in her, so it's she's getting in touch with her roots a little bit. You could argue.
Right.
Fair enough. Overruled. I appreciate it. I like it.
Okay. In any of your houses that you've lived in, was there ever a garage that was too full of stuff to pull the car into?
Yes. Right now. Actually, the car
Dude,
can fit in, but it's like
Kim's the
perfectly-
fucking best, man.
There's a
You're-
car that fits in the garage, but it's like it looks like the stuff has a shape of a car. Like the
Yeah.
car fits in like an inch on each side. My stepdad makes us get out in the driveway because we can't open the doors when we get in the
Mhm.
garage.
That
Oh,
was
that's
big.
awesome.
That was real big. Or to get out too, like to get
Yeah.
in. My mom would be like, "Let me pull out, and then you can hop in."
The
Yeah,
whole fucking thing.
Doing that.
And
because
then
you
we'll-
couldn't open the doors.
sometimes when we drive my mom's car, we can only drive it for a little bit before we have to stop because it's to cool down before we can keep driving.
Yeah. A garbage tip for that. I had that for a long time.
Keep a gallon of water.
gallon of water and turn the
Right.
heat on. Turn the heat on. But I guess you're in Florida, so it's tough. Do you know how many times I've been cruising down the highway with the heat on? 85-degree weather with the windows open, just sweating my balls off.
Fucking
That's a game we used to
brutal.
play in high school. It was called Hell. In Florida, me and my cousins would play in this car. We'd get in the car after school that would be sitting in the parking lot all day. We'd get in that car like 3:30 in the afternoon after the hottest day of the year. And we'd pack ourselves in the car. We'd roll the windows up, put the heat on blast. And whoever asked to roll the window down first lost.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
That's a
And it was
crime
called
now in
Hell.
most states.
It was called Hell. And by the time we got home, we'd open the doors and the car would be steaming.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
So
We
that's
are
how
at
we got our saunas in Florida.
Holy
That's fucking
shit. We
nuts.
are at another level of garbage, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I got one. Have you ever been drunk at a TGI Fridays or Applebee's?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Did
clean
your-
fun right there.
Have you ever lived in a house where there was a dehumidifier in the basement?
No, there's no basements in Florida.
No basements. in
Was there ever a
Florida.
dehumidifier in the house?
No.
Fair enough.
Okay, do your parents drink?
Yeah.
If so, what do they drink? I think we got something.
Um, my stepdad drinks Michelob Ultra,
Okay.
and my mom will drink Vanilla Crown.
Oh, man, that's pretty trashy.
Any
Did-
boxed wine in your house right now?
No, they're not big wine drinkers here.
Okay.
Does she keep the bag to the crown?
Yeah.
Like, there's a purple Crown Royal bag in your house right now?
There's a purple Crown Royal bag with like safety pins and shit in it.
Mhm, of course, dude. That's for some reason trashy people see that and they go, I gotta hold on to this. It's the same thing
like-
as the garage fridge. I go, I gotta hold on to this for something.
My mom's like, "Oh my god, he's velvet."
Also, are there any empty cigar boxes in your house? That's always a dead
Mhm.
giveaway.
Yep.
Yeah, with like a little flashlight and a pocket knife in it.
Yep.
I don't know if I asked you this. Have you ever owned anything that was reversible? Reversible jacket, reversible belt, reversible.
Yep, I had a few reversible, like it's a windbreaker on one side and a warm jacket on the other. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's trash, man. Those things are awesome.
Yeah,
Get you
those
through the
things are
fall
great.
and the winter.
I
Two
have
for
one
the-
right now that my mom got for me.
Two for the price of one, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hippie, what do you got? I just got one more.
Okay, I got one that I'm assuming is a yes at this point. I would be shocked if no. Has anyone in your family ever taken a couch or piece of furniture from the garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, have any of your garages ever had a couch in them where you hung out on the couch in the garage?
No, but I think we've had a few patios that have had couches.
Oh, an
Holy
outdoor couch.
shit.
Yikes.
Yikes! You got the outside furniture inside. You got the inside
I know.
furniture outside.
They're all fucking backwards down there.
Kim, this has been awesome. My final question to you is: have you ever operated a T-shirt gun?
No. Sorry to disappoint. No.
I can see you with a T-shirt gun in your hand.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, Kippy, what else you got?
That's it, guys. Yeah, thanks so much for listening. We appreciate it. Please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, also on YouTube as well. You can you can subscribe there as well. We appreciate it.
Buddy, this was the best, man. You were so open and honest. I loved it. Definitely garbage,
Yo,
Thank you.
but the
I got
best
an A.
kind of garbage.
Good.
I think you might have dethroned Greg Stone. Greg Stone
No
was
way.
up. Yeah, you're
Am
the
I
most,
the most garbage so far?
I think so, right?
Here's the thing that I'm taking away from it. You might be the most garbage, but the way you answered the questions with such like relentlessness, it was like you were like the guy that we bring in for questioning that won't break. You know what I mean? Like when the cops show up, it's almost like, what took you so long?
Yeah.
You were giving us nothing. I'm surprised you weren't smoking a cigarette. Like, yeah, so?
I almost rolled a joint for it.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. You were like, yeah.
We did that. Yeah, we did
Yeah,
that.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
You're going to have to waterboard her to get any good info out of her.
Oh, you mean Michael down the block?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know,
it was
Michael.
it was like interviewing Joe Pesci's character from fucking Goodfellas. What do
Hey,
you mean?
check
What do you
out my
want?
shitty blinds.
Is there anything you want the folks out there to know? Anything you have coming up? Anything you want them to follow, et cetera, et cetera?
Comedy's dead, but you can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Congdon. And
go.
I'll post anything I got coming up on there.
Ladies and
Check out my
gentlemen-
podcast, Broad Topics. Sorry about that.
No, sorry. Broad Topics. Make sure you check that out, ladies and gentlemen. The amazing Kim Congdon. Kim, thank you so much for doing this. We appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you. It was so
Yeah,
much
thanks.
fun, you guys.
Awesome. We will see you guys next week on another exciting edition of Are You Garbage. Thanks so much and goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? I am your host, H. Foley, coming at you from the home studio here in beautiful Astoria, Queens. My co-host, about 1,000 miles away from me, coming at you from an undisclosed location somewhere in southern New Jersey. My good pal, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, what's up? Down here in the bunker, baby. You know, living to fight another day. Gathering my I'm planting a garden out back, making my own turnips. You know, who knows how this thing's gonna go.
Storing squirrel meat in the freezer.
I know, man. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in. You know, quick little business. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe. You know, you can subscribe on YouTube. All the videos, full videos of the episodes are on YouTube, so you can subscribe and watch them there. Yeah, happy to be here, buddy.
Yeah, do us a fucking favor, will you? We're tanking over here. Help us out. Our incredibly awesome guest that we have today. We're so happy to have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over this real quick. All right. Legion of Skanks podcast, one of the biggest podcasts out there. Real Ass Podcast, the host of. Owner, Gas Digital Network, podcast fucking network. Killing it. The creator of Skankfest and the soon-to-be Skankfest South. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a fucking self-made man out there, we got him on the fucking line right now. Most of you bozos out there should take a page out of this kid's book. Ladies and gentlemen, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Luis J. Gomez. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the very undeserved intro. I feel like a fucking loser. I'm sitting here in my shitty fucking bedroom with stains all over my bed. And,
I know. I just saw your unmade bed. As you were crawling to organize the pillows, and I was like, we are seeing way too much of each other.
yeah.
I will say this. I was expecting a little more out of the fucking boudoir, not the that IKEA setup you got behind you.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Guy's a business owner.
I haven't gone into my bedroom yet and made it nice. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad, but it's like I have a hard time, dude. Like the only reason I have anything nice at all is because I have a 7-year-old, and I remember like up until because I probably started having memories like we started having like our first memories when we were like 4, right?
Yeah.
If you think back to your earliest fucking memory, you're probably 4 years old. So right up until like his 4th birthday, I was living like a fucking heroin addict. I mean,
Playing
it was
it
fucking,
fast and loose, baby.
He
I
ain't
like
gonna
it.
fucking know. Who gives a shit?
he had no memories of anything before that date. I mean, I would fucking put cigarettes out on his arms. I would hit his mother. Fucking
No
have
refrigerator.
prostitutes,
Yeah.
smoke crack in the house. Nobody gave a fuck. But then right before he turned 4, I started getting my shit together a little bit. So, yeah. Who the fuck makes their bed as well? What is wrong with you? Don't judge me for not having a made bed. What type of sociopath
Dude.
gets up and makes his bed every morning?
I've never made my bed, ever. I'm just saying I didn't think I'd ever see your bed. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Just watching you.
Well,
And
we'll see
I
how the
was-
show goes.
I was just expecting a little more out of the headboard. I mean, you got like the basic IKEA. I thought you'd have like.
It's a fucking nice headboard, actually. I'm actually really impressed with my headboard. I didn't own a headboard. I fucked a fat chick in my bed maybe a month and a half ago,
crack
and I-
Dragon. Yeah.
and I broke my bed frame.
Jesus.
It was like, you know, it really wasn't good. It was if you look at it, looked like 2 Mexican wrestlers going at it.
Fucking power bomber.
Yeah, dude.
That's
And
crazy.
it was like, yeah. And then I had to get. So I finally bought a headboard, and I took a lot of time. And the first thing you attack about my room is my headboard, and now I'm very self-conscious.
Well, I was
Now-
just picturing something more. I thought your room was going to look like Gene Simmons' room or something like that.
That's
That there would be
psychotic.
like snake pillars going up and like a canopy over the bed.
I want to do. I want to invest more into my apartment. I have a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom in Harlem. I have a really good deal. Right,
That's
I'm not leaving
nice.
this.
Nice.
Not leaving this place until I purchase something.
There you go.
But I'm also spick. So now that I got
Hola.
certain things going on, and I can afford certain things, like I really want to turn my half bathroom into a steam room. And
Oh my God.
every person in my life that isn't a spick is like, dude, you're not doing a $5,000 renovation on a bathroom that you have to go and turn back once you like leave your lease. And I'm like, nah, dude, that's all I want is a fucking steam room in that half bathroom.
I say go for it, 100%. A nice steam in the middle of winter, get a little schwitz going. That's
my
fucking all
problem right
right.
now. My only, literally, and I'm being very accurate and very true about this. My only problem with coronavirus is that I can't steam right now. I can't name another problem with it.
Because you can't go to Equinox.
Is that where you
No,
go,
Equinox.
Equinox?
Yeah.
I
got
go
a little
down
bit of
to-
cash, this guy. And let me tell you something, Kippy. Points in his favor. The half bath really moves you up a notch. When you
It
got
does.
that extra half a bath,
a powder room, if you will. That's
Yeah.
fucking class.
And I don't even tell women that it's a half bath. I just say it's a full bathroom. Like, that's all. Which bathroom do you want? Which one? They were, where's the bathroom? I'm like, I just say which one.
Ooh.
There
That's a
you go.
fucking power move right there.
You want to fucking impress a chick? Which bathroom? Which one? There you go.
That's
Um,
fucking class.
But I think Todd Lynn did that? Like, didn't he do like I think it's a famous story. He died, God rest his soul, so he can't refute the story. But he got his first development deal for like $150K, and he went and put like $80,000 in renovations into his apartment. It was like Coming to America. Like, he put a hot tub in it, and he fucking. And then
That's fucking great.
they came to renew the lease, and they were like, no, we're not going to renew the lease. You can go. And they just like kept everything.
They got the TV that comes up out of the dresser.
Yeah. So
The super sitting having a hot tub in the middle of the floor.
all I want is a fucking steam room in my home. This is the only thing that I want in the world.
Dude, I've been getting into it more and more. I go to I'm assuming you've gone at some point, the Russian Turkish baths down on.
Oh, of course.
That's fucking great, man. There's nothing better than that place.
That's how I justified my Equinox membership, because I was going to the Russian Turkish bathhouses like 4 times a month, 5 times a month. And I was like, this is costing me almost as much as an Equinox membership.
And you don't have
So
the gym
let-
membership, yeah.
Exactly. So now I get a fucking steam room, and I get hot gay guys as well. You only get fucking old Russian dudes at the Russian Turkish baths.
Yeah, a little
But it's
more eye
pretty-
candy.
Dude, Russian, well, if that was open right now, oh, how nice would that be?
It'd be
I
fucking
would
great,
say
dude.
we should all go spits right after this podcast. Let's just go, get naked, have a little fucking, what is it, like, it's a young boy that, like, massages you in the steam room. The one really hot sauna.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Well,
If that thing was open right now, there'd be like 400,000 people with the corona because that place is a fucking germ factory.
Yeah, that really is a disgusting place. They do not keep it clean, but
That's the place with the AIDS breakout in the 80s, right? That was like the epicenter.
No.
Yeah, dude, because it's all fucking gay dudes fucking each other. That place was the epicenter of it.
I thought it was a Chuck E. Cheese and
Hasbro. No, it's fucking. And also, comedian Sam Rubinoff, he had a membership there, so he would go during the week when it's just like it's dudes only. And he said when you go, there's the one, I don't know what one it is, like the one down on the left. I don't know if it's like the sauna or whatever. It's one of them where they hang a towel. They cover the light with a towel. And if you walk in and don't see the light, that means that, like, there's dudes, blowing each other or getting hand jobs.
That's the fucking party room right there. That's where you
Dude, imagine being gay.
It's cleaning up, dude. There's
imagine.
not a care in the world.
But I mean, think of Foley. Think about that. You're just fucking... Because, like, nobody... Like, I've been hit on in steam rooms probably a dozen times. Like, aggressively. Like, a guy will just fucking open up his towel and have a fucking boner. And
at
just
the
show
gym?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On the elliptical.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I'm doing lunges here. You want to back the fuck up?
Yeah, dude,
Wait, I thought Equinox would be freaking out about that.
No, dude. They started freaking out about it a couple of years ago because there was a big class action lawsuit because a bunch of fucking straight dudes who, like, you feel weird. Like, I feel like it's this weird thing because I'm going, like, I'm not hateful against gay guys, right?
Yeah.
But
I do want to sue them. Yeah.
They're coming at me, dude. These homos are fucking attacking, And so I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, well, I'm cool with it. Just so you know, it's not your lifestyle that I have a problem. It's you trying to rape me. Just want to point that out. So you feel this weird shame. And it's also like, I'm not a woman, so it's also not the same thing as, like, a woman having a guy expose himself. Like, a chick, like, she knows at that moment, like, oh, if that guy wanted to just fucking drag me into the fucking...
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
she's powerless, yeah.
For me, I'm going to fucking, I'll light up most of the guys that have tried to fuck me before.
Yeah, but now you know how it feels a little bit. You know what I mean? You get an idea what women go through. And, hey, you got a tight little body on you, kid. Don't be prancing around in your short shorts and nobody even making a grab at
It's not
you.
short shorts.
You're asking for it.
We are naked. We are in a...
Oh, see, there you go.
Okay? So, but here's the thing. It's sort of not like a woman because all I get out of it, and we can admit it or we cannot admit it, but all I get is the feeling of feeling somewhat flattered, right?
Yeah, there's no real threat. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no threat. There's then a little scuzzy and a little like, all right, buddy, get your fucking cock away, all right? I'm not your fucking plaything, bitch, right? But
by the way, nice piece.
Yeah, solid piece. So, but women have the feeling of like, oh shit, this guy, if he wants to, can hurt me. So there's a feeling of powerlessness that you don't have. The only way, all right, imagine this. You could probably imagine when you walk through a black neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
They can take you.
Yeah, I live in the Heights, dude. It's like I'm fucking checking my 6 every 2 seconds. My head's on a swivel. I'm a mark.
But exactly, that's what you actually kind of feel. Much more what it's like to feel like a woman than I know what it's like to feel like a woman. Because I will.
You can walk in both worlds. Louis J. Gomez walks in both worlds.
Any 3 guys that have tried to fuck me at Equinox, I could probably take.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. They're usually older, feeble gay guys that are. I mean, they're never like, I mean, how many fucking really tough gay guys are there anyway? I mean, I'm sure there are like some badass. I know there's a couple of MMA fighters that like are gay.
Are there MMA fighters in the UFC?
Not in the UFC, but there's definitely a couple that are out. But I think I
feel like Lewis is saying he never gets hit on by the guys he wants.
Yeah. There's no dudes that can just grab me and really fuck me. I'm looking for a guy to take what he wants. Yeah.
If you're gonna bang a dude, you want to be banged by a fucking man, right? So I'm gonna say, by the way, my son is in earshot right now.
He's in there learning his fucking ABCs. You're like, I want a fucking real big Puerto Rican guy.
But you want a beefy dude on top of you. You don't want no fucking little pussy. You know what I'm saying? So that's sort of the issue. Like, maybe it's just that I haven't been presented with the right guy. You guys are right.
There you go.
You never know.
I always thought about how that must feel, like what you're saying with like women, when like there's that fucking threat of like, well, this fucking could be some huge animal and he could just fucking grab me. I remember like the first time in New York that I realized how bad like catcalling was and like how fucked up it was. You know, like in the 40s and 50s, you hear like, "Hey, dollface, how you doing?" I was right behind this woman. She was walking, she had her headphones on, so she didn't hear the guy. But this dude was walking towards us the other way. And as he got by her, this was his exact words. He goes, "Damn, you got those dick sucking lips." And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Open up with a "how you doing" or something first, pal. You're going to lead off with that? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's that, you know, yes, fine. I don't know that catcalling, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around how catcalling is a real big problem. It's like my mother
Well, something like that is.
My mother killed herself with heroin. My dad was stabbed to death when I was 4 years old. I can't wrap my mind around
Words,
it's just I just have no empathy for a woman who's like, "Oh my God, my day was so horrible. 3 guys said something to me on the street." I'm like, they didn't hit you? They didn't fucking take your purse? They didn't like, what do you do? Like,
I don't think we need to do the test. I think he's garbage.
Well,
he's off the streets, baby.
I'm just saying. Look, this whole fucking coronavirus thing. I'm going like, I got real problems, bitch.
Of course.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? It's hard. And if you see that in less affluent neighborhoods, if you go to really you go to these fucking white neighborhoods or affluent neighborhoods,
freaking out.
People are losing their minds. And then you go to the, more shittier neighborhoods, and this is why, like, they'll show you pictures of people on the subway. It's like, when you go to the subway in the Bronx, people are just going to work. They're like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm going to work. My landlord's not going to listen to the fact that there's a virus. That's that. I have an illegal fucking lease. I'm not even supposed to be here.
There's 15 people in a 2-bedroom. Yeah, it's like they got bigger problems.
And it's just, and I know that it's irresponsible to say. It's like, I can't, I understand that side of it as well. I do get it.
No, it makes sense.
Because they're going.
I get where you're coming from.
They're going, I might get corona next week or in 2 weeks, but like if I don't have the rent on the first, I need to, I need money to feed my kids and shit like that. They got different problems.
Yeah, I mean, my son's mother's completely out of work right now. That's that. It's just there's half the fucking income coming. I mean, we're not in the same household, but it's still like
still goes to the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my son has half of the income coming into his life. I should, put it that way. So, it sucks, but luckily, some of us, I didn't have to splurge on a headboard, so I got a little bit of a cushion.
Is the kid putting the screws to you for the cash? Does he know what's up? Shaking you down?
He doesn't understand money. He's, he doesn't understand what the difference between $500 or $5 is. He's a fucking child.
All right, brother. So let's jump into the game here. We're going to ask you a series of questions. Answer them to the best of your ability. If you have anything to add to the questions, please feel free.
Hold on? Do you think you're garbage? I mean, you had a bit of a different upbringing. You know what I mean? Your dad was murdered and your mom died of heroin. Like, it's not, you didn't have the traditional suburban upbringing.
Who raised you?
Wolves. No, my mom raised me, but she was really shitty and abusive. And I think that it depends on how you define garbage. I think that deep down in my core, my foundation was built off of just a real big pile of shit garbage. And I think that you'll never escape that. But it depends on how you define garbage. Am I currently garbage? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, that's the way. Sorry to cut you off, but that's the way we look at it. It doesn't have to do with economics or like how you grew up. It's some people grew up surrounded by garbage, and that made them realize that they don't ever want to be garbage. Like I assume now that you have the place, like your apartment's fucking tip top. You take care of your son to the 10th degree. You make sure everything's under control. I mean, you can kind of see it in your work ethic. You know what I mean? You couldn't be, like a piece of shit and accomplish what you've accomplished, building a business and building a fucking, a network. You couldn't do that. So you could have learned from growing up.
Weinstein did all right with it, I think.
Yeah, you could be a piece of rock. You can definitely. So here's the thing. I think, a characteristic and a trait of a piece of garbage is maybe being narcissistic or a sociopath. And I think that you can be very, very successful while.
Yeah, that's actually, you would argue it's a key to being, elements of that are a key to being successful.
Yeah, you could hurt people, you could have no empathy for people that you're supposed to love and take care of. And you could get to a very, very high level and still make garbage decisions, do garbage things. When I look at like if a person is garbage, it's almost like it's not about where they're at economically.
No.
You know, it's in spite of that, right? In fact, it would even accentuate it more if somebody would act a certain way. Like if somebody is more affluent, and I would give them less leeway to be garbagey. So I would consider them even more garbagey than a person that reacted the same way that was less affluent.
Because it's a bigger of a jump. Yeah.
They should know better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just it depends on what. So I think it's about who you are, how you react, what you do to certain situations. That would define whether or not you're garbage. And I think I'm somewhat polarizing in this category. I think you have people that listen to our shows. There's people going right now like, yeah, dude, Lewis is 100%
fucking
garbage.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's other people being like, no, Lewis is a good dude. You know, so it just depends.
Yeah, it's a little more, I mean, especially the game, it's more lighthearted. It's like growing up, did you have this or that? It's not, it's definitely.
Yeah, you were turning into a fucking episode of SVU. I'm like,
no, dude.
Lighten it up a little bit.
I'm taking it very seriously.
I'm going to ask you if you like skim milk or not. That's where we're starting. You're talking about fucking Lex Luthor's shit over here.
I mean, if you ever want to take over the world.
Do you give your kid name brand juice boxes? That's as far as we're going.
Let's start off with Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, exactly. No, but that is true. It's like, it's definitely, there's garbage people for sure. It's not like actions. Yeah. It's more based on, kind of behavior.
He's sucking you down this rabbit hole. You're following him suit right along.
I'm all serious. I'm like, my fucking dad.
Yeah. What are we, Chris Cuomo over here? Let's go. Hit the fun button, baby.
Right.
Come on.
I got one. All right, let's get started. Or Foley, do you want to do some of the easier ones up front?
Well, I'm not going to ask him about his childhood now. What the fuck? It's just
ask me.
I got one.
It was an open book.
And plus, the thing is, the basics are they don't really apply to city kid stuff. Like something that we always start off with people, Lewis, is what grocery store did you go to growing up?
I'm not a city kid. I'm a suburban kid. I grew up in Rockland County, New York. I grew up in the burbs.
Ooh, all right.
Garbage.
What was the name of the grocery store growing up that you went to?
ShopRite.
Oh,
classy. There you go.
Classy place.
We went to ShopRite. It was, my mom worked at said ShopRite.
Oh,
nice.
I used to work at a grocery store too.
I mean that ShopRite. I worked at that ShopRite too. Actually, I worked in the fucking deli meat section.
Dude, the deli meat section when I was there, it was always the kids that had weed or that would buy you beer when you were under. Dude, if you were in the deli section as like a 19 or 20-year-old, you had made some bad turns.
Don't buy meat from a fucking supermarket deli section. I don't think I ever washed my hands in high school. Like once. I don't remember a single time where I sat down to wash my hands. Now, I've showered and I've cleaned myself and I swam in pools and lakes and things. So for sure.
Quit bragging.
For sure, my hands were clean.
My hands are clean. I went swimming in a lake one time. My hands are clean, dude.
Well, let me ask you this. Since you brought that up and you worked there, and I'm not innocent of this either entirely, or my associates weren't innocent of it, did you ever do anything to anything? You ever pee in anything? Any of the, like, piss in the potato salad or dip your nuts in the fucking corned beef or anything like that?
Not at ShopRite. No, we...
Over at Acme? Don't fucking go there.
Well, no, I worked at a Mexican restaurant called Fiesta Cancun. I've worked every day since I was 11 years old. And I was the kid before that, since that was my son's age. My son's 7, dude. At 7, I was knocking on people's doors, asking them if I could rake their lawns, do odd jobs.
Same thing here. Same thing with Kippy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, I was so poor growing up and, just having, I was also very aware. We were talking about how my kid doesn't understand money. Like I was so aware that we were poor at that young of an age and making money was something that was sort of on my mind. Mm-hmm. So I always had a job, but when I was 15 years old, I worked at Fiesta Cancun, which was a Mexican restaurant. And there was like just an asshole of a guy, like a fucking old Jewish guy that was just being shitty to every Mexican and I wasn't Mexican. I was just a big Puerto Rican kid. I was like twice the size of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a busboy, but the whole team, I think the manager, the owner, everybody was involved. Everybody knew what was going on. They filled up their water pitcher from the toilet. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I watched
That's
it
fucking
happen.
garbage, but that is fucking awesome.
I love that, baby.
The whole dude, literally, Ice went into it and went, "Cool, all right, motherfucker," and put it on the table, and I was like, "They are fucking ruthless,
Dude, that is some fucking
Holy
diabolical shit.
That's some
Every
cartel
time-
shit right there.
Every time Trump talks about the wall, I'm like, you know what? You don't know what these people are capable of.
Yeah, Fiesta Cancun or Cancun Fiesta.
Well, that's why, dude, you never fuck with fucking the waiter. You never fuck with people in the kitchen. You never act like a fucking asshole with that stuff because they will fucking poison you.
I know this, and I wish I could control myself, but in the moment when I'm spending money at a place, I bring myself back to being this little poor kid, and it goes, and I'm like, I was like, you know, how fucking hard I've worked for what I fucking, this waiter is gonna forget my fucking breadsticks.
It's not like that. That's garbage.
It's not right.
That's garbage.
It's
If you're justifying,
Wow.
if you're justifying the
Garbage.
money you've spent on breadsticks, you're fucking
Yeah.
trash.
Doggy.
You're like
I'm telling
Ricky
you right now,
Bobby's dad, just causing a fight for no reason.
I think back to ShopRite, my mom working at the fucking register, just bleep, bleep, bleep. And I was like, dude, I worked way too hard. And then I know they go back and they just, fucking shove each breadstick into their asshole, pull it out, and put it on my fucking plate. So, but I just
Really?
feel like,
You're that guy? So I'm waiting on you. You order a cheeseburger. Okay, I bring it out.
I'm
There's
like-
no cheese
I'm
on
like,
the
hey,
burger.
buddy, don't eat it, please.
You already ate
this-
3 on the walk out.
Can this make it to my plate? Holy shit.
Dude, I
People
was
you-
saying, Lewis, you might be able to see. I just noticed before you got in, he's so fat he doesn't have ears anymore. Did you notice that? He's so fat, it's gone past his ears.
Yeah, dude. The problem is, Foley, you would be handsome. I'm noticing from this angle, dude, you need to lose weight because you'd be a handsome, vampire-y looking fucking gorgeous. You could be goth, dude. Put some fucking eyeliner on Foley, a fucking nose
rock it
ring,
out.
dude. Just, all he needs is to lose some fucking weight. He'd be a hot, gothy vampire.
Dude,
kid.
he's got the good head of hair already.
Yeah, dude.
You got a good frame on you. You were athletic fucking 20 decades ago, but
Mhm.
you could pull it together late in the ninth, dude. You're in your 40s. You could get it together and have
He
like
probably has one in him, dude. I think every fatty has one run. One run where they're like, you know what, dude, they're on keto, they're posting, they're hashtagging, they're in the gym. Foley's gonna have one of those in the next couple years.
I hope if he makes it, dude. He's also living in Queens. That's like the height of fucking Corona. He's got at least 2 or 3 of the pre-existing conditions. I'm sure of it. I think.
Well, I thought if I get the Rona and I survive it, that might take me down at least 20 pounds. Kickstart the fucking program there.
Let me tell you something. If Foley loses his sense of taste, he's gonna put a bullet in his mouth in the first day.
He wouldn't make it to lunch.
That's it. I can't do it no more.
He'd be eating eggs and then just fucking off himself.
He just fucking shoved the fork into his fucking.
Not even wait for the diagnosis.
I can't go
I held on
I'm
as
not
long
gonna
as
do
I
it.
could.
I can't go on like this. It's too much. It's been 2 hours.
I've eaten 4 bowls of Crunch Berries and I still taste nothing. Doc, I can't do it no more. Pull the plug.
Dude, you're so fat. It's crazy.
Ah,
You are
shit.
so fat. Oh, I love it.
All right, let's stick to the topic here.
That's the problem when we get guests that are really good at like fun to riff with. We get off track on the game.
It's okay. I'm assuming there's a theme. The people that are more garbagey are probably more fun to riff with.
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Have you ever? I got a question for you.
Go.
Have you ever almost or gotten into a fight with another kid's dad? So
Like
far.
meaning my kid, like
Because of your kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
not I got into a fight with a guy who happened to be a father. Right? You're
No,
saying
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the kid. You're on the playground with the kid. Some kid pushes your kid. The dad doesn't do anything about it. You got to go over and fucking straighten him out.
no, but I mean there's been moments where there's been like, the kids being a dick on the playground, you kind of look, and I've never had to really deal with that. For the most part, you're not dealing. I also, we go to playgrounds in the Upper West Side, there's schools in the Upper West Side. It's like, it's a different class of person. You're not really dealing with as garbagey of people up there.
Yeah, no one's really going to throw down on 89th
They're
Street.
petrified of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, dude, please, we don't have any problems.
Yeah. The Lewis walks in, they get their kids like, all right, time to go. And they start packing up their toys and shit.
Has it
Dude,
sundown
recently-
already?
so my son goes to like an after school program 2 days a week, and I was going to pick him up one day. It was like 5 o'clock, and this is a very Lewis thing, okay? And fine, okay, whatever. I will admit that I'm fucking crazy, but I have my cell phone. I have like Apple Pay, so I can pay for a cab with Apple Pay, okay? And so sorry, here my fucking thing came up. So I go to get out of the cab and I go to pay for it with Apple Pay, and the thing says it doesn't say declined, it just says like error code. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going on, dude. I keep on doing it. I did like 4 or 5 times. I was like, it keeps saying error code. He was like, it's being declined. And I was like, stop being declined. I'm telling you, like, I checked the balance. And now, by the way, now I'm late picking up my son. I'm like 3-4 minutes late at this point. I'm kind of like, and I'm on the corner, and his school's like halfway down the block. So this guy starts arguing with me. I'm like, buddy, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I didn't have my wallet on me. I just had brought my cell phone with me. I was like, I can't do anything. I was like, there's no ATM to go to. There's no nothing. I was like, either it accepts this or you got to get your shit fixed. So he's arguing with me. So I was like, all right, cool. See you later. I get up. I get out of the cab. So he gets out of the cab and starts following me. And he gets on the phone. He's calling 911. He's like, this guy's trying to. And I'm on my son's
block
of the
yeah.
school.
And
parents are walking by, and I'm going like, fucking shit. So I start walking.
You're gonna end up on the hood of a cop car. Like, I still love you. I still love you. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
call your mother.
So the cab driver's following me, and I'm like, buddy, stop following me. I was like, stop, because I gotta go pick up my kid. I can't have him following me in front of my kid's not gonna understand the nuance of the Apple Pay not working. My kid's only gonna take it like my dad didn't want to pay for this fucking cab. And
again, he didn't want to.
I can't let my kid see this fucking cab driver, okay? There's no way my kid's seeing this fuck. So I'm like, buddy, get the fuck away from me, dude. If you don't get away from me, I'm going to break your fucking jaw. I'm threatening this guy now. Now I'm robbing him and I'm threatening him. Multiple crimes are being committed on my son's school's block. This is weeks ago. This is right before the coronavirus outbreak. This isn't years ago. So I'm like, buddy, get the fuck away from me. What are you? He's like, oh. So he's starting to chase me. Now people are starting to line up with cell phones and tape.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Are you still trying to be polite to the other parents? Like, hey, Mrs. Fleming, good to see you. Yes. Get the fuck away from me, man. Yes. Hey, Patty, you looking good. I'll fucking kill you. I swear to God. Just want to see my kid.
So I ended up literally running after him and chasing him because every time I'd come near him, he'd back up because he was a pussy. So I started running after him and chasing him. So he starts running away from me. So I was like, all right, I think I can get him to run enough away in that direction that I can run back in this direction, take off my hat and jacket really quick. So he just sees me from behind. And I don't think he's going to notice the back of my head. It's going to be me. I was like, let's just fucking do this. So I ran after him. He runs. I run. Some lady's like, what are you doing, sir? I was like, fuck you, lady. Mind your business.
I got to get my boy.
Then I run to my son's school, and I'm sweating and fucking nervous. I'm like 10 minutes late. And he's like, hey, Dad. I'm like, hey, what's going on? So we walk up the block, and we go down the other block. I'm like, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going down the other way, right, to get on the next avenue. I'll hop another cab. Sure enough, as soon as I get to the corner, I see the fucking guy pull up right to the light. He looks at me, makes eye contact. And I'm like, fuck me. Leave me alone, son.
Jesus.
So I call another cab that's coming the opposite intersection. I get in it. He jumps out of his cab and starts running like Terminator 2 toward my cab. Okay? I'm looking at him. I'm like, sir, go. My son's like, Dad, who is that guy? And I'm like,
oh, you got the kid already? Holy shit.
Yeah, no. I'm in the cab with my kid. I'm like, he wanted to steal our cab. Go, sir, go. And we have a high-speed chase. Not a high-speed chase, but we have a chase.
A pursuit
where my cab is just going. He jumps back in his cab, and I see him get fucking cut off. I mean, the look on this guy's face as I drive away, it was fucking priceless. But
Jesus Christ.
It was one of my low points as a father.
You're fucking garbage. But that was fucking awesome. That's like a trashy version of a Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah.
Like the end of Liar Liar.
I gotta get you back to your mother's house.
I have a lot of Larry David moments, so it's like I'm sort of justified in the initial annoyance or whatever it is.
Yes, you meant well at the moment. You're like, hey man, I'm trying. I'm not.
Dude.
Yeah.
His thing didn't work. I don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not in the wrong.
I'm not even slightly wrong. At that point, you know, I could have waited for the cop. It just became this whole big thing. I just didn't think this guy was going to chase me. God bless this guy. It was like did you have $8 fare. It wasn't even a crazy fare.
Did you have cash on you?
No.
No. But if I did, he still wouldn't have gotten it from me.
Yeah, Lewis had a 20 in his pocket the whole time. He gets in the cab, starts peeling off 20s.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
That's
he
crazy.
Picks of shit. So,
for all you know, he could have had the fucking Apple thing disabled because he just wants cash. Because in the beginning, when they started doing credit cards like that, none of the drivers wanted to take credit cards. They want the cash.
Yeah. Maybe he did something like that, but he was a piece of shit. So,
I feel like we're involved in the easiest confession that I've ever. We didn't even ask questions. You walked in here telling us everything, just spilling your guts. One time, I picked up my kid after I had stole a cab and beat up a cab driver. I threatened a nurse. I killed a nun. We got in the cab. I never washed my hands at the ShopRite.
Oh, that's great. All right, I got one. Have you ever used a Coinstar machine for less than $20?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Dude, I used to do that to try to just get a pack of smokes. You know what I mean? You'd be like, I got $8. Let's go.
I used to put them down as my financial institution, applying for fucking loans and shit back in the day.
Dude, I used to my Coinstar was a regular thing I would do when I was younger, like college years, of course, dude.
Yeah.
We just but I remember there's a place in Harlem right now. I don't even know if check cashing places are still open. They must be. But if you go to 127th, there's a check cashing place, and it's like a knockoff Coinstar company. I don't know what it's called, but it's not Coinstar. It's a knockoff company because Coinstar machines are pretty fucking high class. This shit's like the fucking.
He's got levels of coin counting machines.
You think Coinstar is high class? They're serving champagne?
Class, dude, let me tell you something. All right, Coinstar is like a nice machine made in the past. Like this company still uses the first coin counting machine that came out in like '83. Okay,
there's just a monkey in there rolling them up and putting them in those little rolls.
So this machine, what it does is, this is fucking psychotic. You do the Coinstar machine, and then it just prints out a slip with the amount of money on it.
Right.
There's no barcode. There's nothing to scan. It is like, you can literally just go and take this.
And then go recreate it.
Whatever number you want on it. You can recreate it with ease.
You can probably do it on your phone.
Look at Foley right now. Look at his face. He's like, this is a fucking brilliant idea.
His eyes start going like slot machines. It's like cherry, cherry, cherry.
Doggy, I'm telling you right now, it was fucking, I've never done it because I only noticed it was, I don't need money that badly. But you can definitely do this. There's no question, because I went to Coinstar with my kid to fucking do like a piggy bank's worth of fucking thing. And that's how I noticed this. And I was like, this is just, it just says the number. You can put whatever it is. And it was just a busy check cashing place. There was nobody else. There was all these people. They would never know. I mean, you're not going to get away with taking thousands of dollars, but you could probably get away with getting a couple $100s in one city if you're in a fucking pickle.
Yeah, see, that's what I would do. I would step over. I'd go, $30,000, please.
Foley's wearing a top hat and a monocle. Like,
good afternoon, gentlemen.
30 grand, please.
Small bills, if you don't mind, sir.
I already ordered an Uber XL. It'll be outside in a minute, so we need to pick this up.
Oh, that's great.
Are you gentlemen paying Bitcoin by any chance? Yes, thank you. You don't have anything, like you can't do anything with your toes or anything like that, can you? Like play piano or you double joint it or anything like that?
No. Because
that's real garbage. Remember the kid that could like put his arm all the way back there? His family was never prominent in the community.
That is true.
His dad was never running for mayor.
I had a friend who could take his shoulder blades and like essentially he didn't dislocate them. What he could do is just his shoulder blades would like, imagine his back is here. They would come out of his back and they would it was like almost the amount of dexterity they had in his shoulder blades. We'd take I was in a band, Salty Black Flower in high school, and drummer, garbage. So
the drummer and bassist are always fucking.
I like how we dropped.
Bassist. I know, dude.
I like how we dropped the name of the band like it's Salty Black Flower.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're gonna push the website real quick,
please. So his shoulder blades, if you could imagine, they would come out of his back and they would crush a can like long ways and then come back in. It was like he was it was crazy, dude. It was like a
Stegosaurus.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
So what's that guy doing now? He's not like the head of pediatrics at fucking Mount Sinai or anything like that, right?
No, that guy, and I believe this is what he still does. His dad used to own. His name was Chicky Bruntfield, and
that's
his
a trashy name.
That's
trashy name. White
they
trash.
named him Chicky.
Yeah, Chicky, and his dad, Chicky Senior. His dad.
Hickey the third.
Owned the like shitty used car lot. Now, not a.
It wasn't
like,
certified pre-owned or anything. It
No,
was like,
no.
It was like A1
he
car
bought
sales.
shit cars,
Yeah.
put them in a lot, and had people buy shit cars from him. You'd go like.
It was probably just like a trailer. The office was just like a trailer with a set of stairs. Yeah.
But my first 2 cars were bought from Chicky's dad.
Chicky's got a he's
one
got a
was
good deal on a Honda.
1987 Chevy Cavalier, like the big cop car.
Yeah.
And then a Nissan 300ZX 1986 forest green.
Jesus Christ.
That's
shit cars.
That's a
like none of them
right
he was friends with the other like auto body. I don't know this for a fact, so I shouldn't say this if he's still operating. I'm making the joke, but
Sure.
This is the type of business that it is. Like he knew the guys that would do inspections like in Rockland County.
Yeah,
and,
so you just get
wink, nudge. Yeah, dude, there was a place in Rockland County. I forget the name of it. I'm literally just fucking naming names now. I'm a fucking rat. But this place you would go and you would pay the inspection fee, but then you would just pay the guy an extra $50 and he would just pass you on inspection.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we always buy shit cars. My family always had shit cars that would never pass the inspections. And this is the way it was the most dangerous, irresponsible thing ever.
Yeah, my buddy was a mechanic, and he used to be able to roll back the dial. It was older cars, but he'd be able to roll back the fucking.
What's wrong? To me, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just you figured out that's like a federal crime to fuck around with a dial.
Oh, what do you mean? If your engine could blow up or something like that. If it has 100,000 miles, you say it's brand new.
Well, also, you're not going to buy a 1991 fucking Honda Civic with 6 miles on it. Like, you're not going to roll it back that much. It's still going to have like 70K.
They city your highway, huh? 6 miles.
Right off the lot. 1984 fucking Caprice Classic. Never, driveway kept.
That's too good. Just a couple more questions for you here, Lewis. Kippy, you got one?
Yeah. Have you ever? This has to be a yes. Have you ever owned a butterfly knife?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah. Finally, I found the perfect person to ask these questions. Have you ever owned a collection of any of the following, Mr. Gomez?
Yeah.
Nunchucks.
Yeah.
Chinese stars.
Yeah.
Dude, he's been asking everybody, and everybody goes, what the fuck?
Finally, you're the only other person I ever met that owned Chinese stars. When I was a kid, if you had a Chinese star, that was like pulling out a fucking 12-inch cock. It was fucking everybody back the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. And we there was a little martial arts store that just sold children weapons.
You could get, dude, in the early 80s, and 90s, you could get your hands on weapons as a youth. You can get your hands on weapons.
I can go buy sharpened size when I was 8. That's that.
That's
I can go buy a straight up blowgun, like a blow dart gun.
I used to have one. We would go to like the flea market at the racetrack, at the Philadelphia racetrack. You go to the flea market, and they were like darts. They were like this. They were, they were like
that
4
long.
inches,
they were very thin.
And it was like the black tube, and you go, and dude, you could hurt a kid with that for sure.
Yeah, you could take somebody's eye out, maybe kill them if you had the perfect aim to their throat.
Yeah, good lung capacity.
The most lethal thing that we used to fuck with was the pellet gun. Remember the pellet gun? The step up of the BB gun?
For you, I think it's trans fats.
Well, the pellet gun with the sharpened pellets? Is that what
it was like almost shaped like an hourglass.
Yeah, it was like a flat wall instead of like a circle. It was like a slug.
That'll fuck a squirrel up.
We used to have BB gun wars, we used to have 10-pump BB guns. And the rule was
you 10-pump BB gun, yeah.
Well, you pump it 2 times, and then we'd shoot each other, and it would sting a little, it would hurt a little bit. But then, you pump it 3 times, you 4 times. Fine. Now we're like just fucking 9 pumps each. We're like, no, I didn't do 10. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. We used to just pierce each other's bodies, faces. Like it was psychotic,
dude. The 80s and 90s were a different time for sure. All right, I got one. Have you ever gone to a bar and asked the bartender, what's the cheapest beer?
Not in a long time. No. I always had the self-awareness to just find out what the cheapest beer was.
Yeah, like you can eyeball it sometimes. I think Foley was telling me one time you were at it was some like industry party or something, and Foley's like, how much are the Coors Lights? They're like, it's an open bar, you idiot. He's like, all right, I'll take 2 fucking Jack Daniels or whatever.
Yeah, I used to go to a place called the Village Idiot in New York City when I first moved here, and it was underage drinking, 19 years old, nobody gave a fuck. You just go in, and yeah, that place had $5.50 pitchers of
Jesus,
Bud Ice.
that'll fuck you.
Oh
up.
my God, a bar that serves Bud Ice. Jesus
Bud
Christ.
Ice, $5.50 pitchers. We would sell comedy club tickets on the street, and then we would go to this bar and get obliterated. Just fucking, I mean, so I spent my 21st birthday there. I fell asleep in the garbage outside. Woke up at 6 in the morning. The garbage man shook me awake.
You are literally garbage.
Literally garbage.
This is too easy, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a to medieval times or a Renaissance fair?
Renaissance Fair, yeah.
Have you ever hooked up with a girl that worked at the Renaissance fair?
No, most of the people that I grew up near were racist. All the white chicks that were willing to work at a Renaissance fair. It was a weird cross section of nerdy people, but white trash. So the people that would work at the Renaissance fair, like they were kind of weird and kind of nerdy and a little bit like, it's almost like juggalos. That's the best way. Like juggalos, I bet you there's a lot of juggalos that have worked at Renaissance fairs.
Yeah, I can see that.
For sure.
Juggalos scare me.
They say they claim to be like
a little bit of that, and a little bit. It looks like those fucking things are just like mayhem, like people fighting.
I can see Foley bouncing around with like one of those big 3 liters of Faygo or whatever.
Well, that's the thing. That's where I would get laid the most. Those fat guys fucking close hot chicks at those things. Those guys are disgusting. You put a little fucking clown makeup on, all of a sudden you're fucking Brad Pitt.
All right, I got one more for you. Do you currently, like, if you were to get a phone call that you have to go, to a wedding tomorrow, do you have a suit right now that fits you?
Yes, but only because I just went to a wedding. I buy a new suit every time I go to a wedding. Because I get invited to a wedding. I fluctuate in weight so much, and I get invited to a wedding once every year or two, right? And almost every time I got to go buy a new fucking suit. And I go to these trashy, like Harlem suit stores.
You come out looking like fucking
like Patrice O'Neal top hats with fucking like an umbrella,
looking like a 2001 draft pick, NBA draft pick.
Yeah,
going to a black prom.
It's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Yeah, dude. So that's every time I buy a suit, that's where I buy it from.
I feel like every adult male should be able to like jump into a suit. Like you should, like you're doing, if you don't have a suit on hand, you gotta get something together.
You know what it is though? I work for myself. I don't know. I think I don't. I wear sweatpants to fucking work every day.
Yeah.
And I didn't get into this business to have to fucking wear a suit. I don't know. I have friends who fucking are Emmy winners that when they show up to these award shows, they show up with a fucking, in sweatpants and fucking sneakers. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah. And in my opinion, that's way more fucking of a boss move than
just to show up in whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but like, I'm fucking better than this.
Yeah, this stupid thing you're doing, yeah.
I'm not living my life by this standard. I've created my own fucking standard, and that's the way people should be.
I like that.
Louis J. Gomez dropping gems here.
Dropping fucking knowledge in everybody. Louis, I want to thank you so much for sitting down and for talking with us. Is there anything that you'd want to let everybody know, not that they don't already know?
I mean, nobody listens to this, so I mean...
I listen to it.
It'll be me and Kippy later on.
Anything you want to tell us in the future?
So I thought you guys know you're really cool. I really like hanging out with you guys today. No, thank you guys for listening. I got a couple pods. Go to my website, gasdigitalnetwork.com. It's a great network that has 22 podcasts, including Legion of Skanks, Realize Podcast, Believe You Me with Michael Bisping. That's the other one that I host as well. And we're doing a 30-day free trial if you use the promo code HOME. So you can get 8,000 hours of the funniest podcast on the planet. Andrew Dice Clay's show is up there, the first season of that show. He's not doing it anymore, but it's still up there. A lot of incredible shows. So go check that out. And I don't know, keep on fucking supporting great shows like this. It's a lot of fun. It's a great show.
Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you doing it.
Really appreciate it, buddy. Kippy, you got anything?
Yeah, all my live dates, kevinryancomedy.com. Guys, just rate, review, subscribe, share with a friend. We appreciate the support as we get this off the ground.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next week. Louis, thank you again, brother. Everybody make sure they check out, if they don't already, which I'm sure most people listen to this already know who you are, Gash Digital Network. Thank you guys so much. Louis, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
Hey, buddy.